Shouldn't be a problem here. Well, that was a good-looking putt, just not falling right now.
Sadly, he's going to be disappointed.
For birdie. That's a birdie for McIlroy. He's just so explosive. He'll take par and move on. Now the time to be aggressive. Par 5, 558-yard, 11th hole, Frank. What's the key here?
Tee it high and let it fly. This is the big chance here. This is one of the widest fairways on the golf course. This is where you chance it all. Game's about rhythm. When you have good rhythm, it just looks effortless. To hit the ball 300 yards through the air, that easy. That's a ginormous tee shot. Oh, he's winding this one up. Does he have the power though? Rich, that is annihilation of a golf ball.
Absolutely love it. I mean, he just tore that thing to pieces. I mean, that is a monster hit right there. He carried that more than 350 yards.
Oh, this is right at it.
Well, that is a ball-striking clinic right there. Another dazzling approach shot. Pretty close. All right, Frank, the 11th is a reachable. What's the right strategy?
Well, it feels like that green should be about another 30 or 40 yards to the right, Rich. Makes the player aim left, and it's such a narrow green, but it's worth the risk.
Seems to like it. Headed for the fat part of the green. And getting ready for the putt. Now -10 for the round. Seven under on the day. Up now, hole number 12. It's a short one, 358-yard, par 4.
This can catch you off guard. If you just try and hit the ball on the fairway, if you're on the middle of the fairway, the left side, you will have a blind second shot. So ideally, hit it down that right side of the fairway if you want to see the flag.
Good contact, good result. Playing it point to point, fairway off the tee, fairway on the second shot, and now a really good angle to attack. Now the approach to the 12th, Frank. What's the player looking at?
Well, it's a fun shot here for the second shot, especially if you've driven it down the right side, because then you can see the flag no matter where it is on the green.
Good chance now for a birdie. That was an outstanding play.
Oh, it's almost a guarantee there after that shot.
Just a couple of feet. Continues to amaze. Yet another birdie. And what a day it's been. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. And Frank, we always like when they have the whole location back left and that ball trickles down, feeds, and you can see some really good ones and maybe even an ace here.
Yeah, just like Mickelson a few years ago. Down there, it looked like it was going to flirt with a bunker, ran up and over the ridge, and in it goes. This is one where you have to play ground ball as well as high ball.
Superb shot.
Well, that's as good as it's going to get. There's going to be no worries about making that one.
Seems to like it. So it's headed for the green. He has this for birdie. You may have lost track at home, but we're keeping count, and that is 9 under for the day.
Second shot.
Oh yeah, he's made it for a birdie. And through the years, Frank, it has gotten the best of the best, hasn't it?
We've seen Tiger Woods hit it left. We've seen Vijay Singh hit it left. We've seen so many players in the water down the left. Conversely, many a championship's been lost by hitting the ball up in the mounds on the right.
You take 4 here and run the 15?
I would sprint.
Good tee shot, good lie, and now a good chance to take advantage here on this hole. And that ball is absolutely scorched. Just hit a seed out there. Oh, come on, that's not even human. That's ridiculous. That is 350 plus yards. Birdie try up next. Frank, halfway home on maybe the toughest par 4 in the golf course.
Yeah, for some reason, for such a big green, it's always hard to get that second shot close.
Rory McIlroy looking to take advantage with this putt. 10 under par on the day. Just drip that in.
Well, it's 4 1/4 inches. Use it all.
If you're just joining us, we're at the 15th hole here at TPC Sawgrass, 449-yard par 4. Frank, what's in store here?
One of the prettiest tee shots on the golf course, Rich. Once again, you're coming out of a chute of trees, big bunker down the right side. Really, you want to hug that right side, though. It gives you a better entry into this green. Tom Weiskopf was one of my idols growing up. I loved the way he swung. That swing right there reminds me of my idol.
And it looks like Rory McIlroy, Frank, sticking the follow through. We moved that one out there, but he is not going to like the lie.
That moved down in the rough.
Let's see what McIlroy does now with his second. Appears to be what they call a commercial play. Very solid. You can't hide the flagstick from that man.
He is just unbelievable. That never deviated offline. Really, this is an awkward length.
Good try, just didn't quite read the break, Frank.
It shouldn't be a problem, you'd think, cleaning up here for par.
Shouldn't be a problem here, but not a formality either. The great hits just keep coming. Moves to minus 11 on the day. He has this attempt for par. Did the job right there. Frank, I think one of the things that fans love about this gauntlet, 16, 17, and 18, each hole has that sort of hold your breath moment. Certainly 17, we know when that ball's in the air, you're holding your breath. Is it wet or dry? 16, same on that second shot. You're holding your breath wondering, where is it? Right in the water or left with a chance for 3?
That's why you don't want to get too sloppy on that tee shot. A lot of people look at 16 because there's a wide fairway and they think just get it down there. But the extra 10 or 15 yards, there's a little ridge down that left side. If you catch that, the ball will kick a good 20 yards further forward. 20 yards is 2 clubs. I'd much rather go into 17 with a 4-iron than a 2-iron.
Well, a pivotal moment in the round. What should he do, Frank? Second shot here at 16. Go for it or lay back?
Well, right now you've got to go for it. You've got to consider that bunker on the right. That actually is a safety bunker because if you bleed it a little bit to the right, that bunker can save you. But you don't have to go directly at the flag on the right. It is a narrow entry on the left side, but there's enough green there should you land there to sort of take that ball all the way around to the flag.
Big swing right there and a great result. And now a chance for a big swing in momentum with an eagle coming up. Well, this one should be safely on deck here. Settles in over the putt. And he's made it for eagle. I mean, almost hard to believe. 13 under already. Frank, you think about heartache here at 17 through the years. What comes to mind?
Well, obviously, Sean O'Hare is the first memory. I remember Len Matisse messing the hole up. Sergio Garcia just a couple of years ago when he was trying to make 2. And you're punished so severely at 17 for a miss. But you're rewarded, too, for bravery. And it's that fine line between being a hero and a fool. And it comes down to 137 yards.
He's making the game look very simple right now. See it, hit it, and he's got it right on track. Yeah, about 145 yards left here.
This is all over it.
Dude, that! He just made an ace!